US President Donald Trump said that the Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, was wrong when she earlier stated that the US believed Iran wasn't building a nuclear weapon. He suggested that it would be very hard to stop Israel's strikes on Iran in order to work out a possible ceasefire. Now, Gabbard, on the other hand, had clarified that her testimony was taken out of context in a way to manufacture division. Listen in to what both leaders had to say.
Iran has developed and maintains ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and UAVs, including systems capable of striking U.S. targets and allies in the region. Tehran has shown a willingness to use these weapons, including during a 2020 attack on U.S. forces in Iraq and in attacks against Israel in April and October 2024. Iran's cyber operations and capabilities also present a serious threat to U.S. networks and data. The IC continues to assess that Iran is not building a nuclear weapon, and Supreme Leader Khamenei has not authorized the nuclear weapons program that he suspended in 2003. The IC continues to monitor closely if Tehran decides to reauthorize its nuclear weapons program.
Well, then my intelligence community is wrong. Who in the intelligence community said that?
The Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard.
She's wrong.
My colleague Vishal joins us with more details. Vishal, now Gabbard in fact has hit out at the media, saying that the media is intentionally trying to take her testimony out of context. This is, of course, a way of winning over Trump again after the statement she initially made on Iran.
So that this comes, in the wake of the comments that Donald Trump had previously made. In the last 1 week or so, he has, refuted twice these statements made by Tulsi Gabbard earlier this year, when she testified in front of the Senate committee and said that Iran is not on the verge of developing a nuclear weapon. That is the chief of the US intel community, Tulsi Gabbard, the top echelon of intel community, has come out and said that the Iran regime is not nowhere close to having a nuclear weapon. But the US president has been repeatedly denying that. That goes to show the fractions within the US administration, because many reports suggest that Tulsi Gabbard as well as Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth both are not in the inner circle of Donald Trump at the moment as far as the Israel-Iran war is concerned, because there are 4 top generals that the US president has been continuously speaking to as far as this war is concerned. The first one is, of course, the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio. The other one is the CIA Chief, John Ratcliffe. The other one is the Joint Chief of Staff, Dan Keynes. So these are the people that Donald Trump has been trusting his sources with, his information with, as far as the Iran-Israel war is concerned. And Tulsi Gabbard and Pete Hegseth seem to be watching from the outside.